Welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6. We are now at an important turn. We have just unlocked we unlocked this civic natural history, which is important for important step for progressing our civilization towards a culture win. We can now build archaeologists in our cities, which has an archaeological museum. We can also build water parks. We have an amenity problem, and water parks will help remedy that. We have just also we have a chance to change policy cards right now, and we will move away from land surveyors and Machiavellism. We have produced one spy. I think that's enough for the moment to protect Aachen from espionage, and we also have purchased all the tiles that we need to purchase, that we want to purchase right now. So we have 2 wildcard policy slots to free up. We would like to have to not change the military policies unless there are some really important stuff that we need here. Of course, if we're gonna produce any military units, we want the appropriate military card for that. But do we want to produce units these 4 turns, which it takes to tech enlightenment? Let's look at Aachen. What can he produce? He can produce bombards. He doesn't need to. Pike and shot. I don't think we need to. Are there any like techs that require pike and shot for boosting? Not that I remember. Pike and shot is a unit which was added in the last expansion. So unless they have changed that, no. So we're not producing any units what it looks like. We might produce military engineer, but there is no policy card for that. We might finish this crossbowman, but I don't know if that warrants changing policy card. During these 4 turns, we might want to take the opportunity to build medieval walls in Aachen. So we're not going to produce any units. This means that we can keep limes online. I noticed that we didn't use raid policy card last session. But it's hard to predict if we have an opportunity to pillage or not. I did notice that there is one tile that we want to pillage in New Orleans before we take that city. It's a stone quarry, but it's not that important. I mean, but there are no really important military policy cards to add either. I'm not gonna build more naval units, I think. I mean, the coastal cities would rather prioritize the new entertainment district. So let's go with builders in this slot, and for the last slot so this is the hardest one. I don't think we're gonna make more settlers right now. Maybe campus, or I reflected on something. This is a pretty good policy card. +1 amenity for cities with a garrison unit. But all our units are right now like at the front line. But what if what if I had a bunch of like archers and warriors, you know, from the ancient era, standing around in my cities? They would cost no maintenance because of my conscription policy card. It would basically be free amenities in all my cities. I have 2 warriors left from the ancient era there, and I have 1 archer here. I mean, I could place those, and I've 1 every chariot here. I'm using these as fogbusters and explorers right now. But I mean, I could. What if I instead produced like new scouting units, like the skirmisher here, for example? Is there a policy card for scout units? I don't think so. Melee, anti-cavalry, and ranged units. Classical era heavy and light cavalry units. So no. So that policy card doesn't matter for that. I mean, maybe in the future I will adjust my strategy so that I will have a bunch of like my old army, so to speak. I keep it alive, my ancient army. I keep it alive. I don't upgrade it, and I just place it in my as a defense in my cities, so I can use this policy card. This one, retainers. But not now. I don't have enough. I mean, I have 1 here, Magdeburg. I have 1 in Aachen. Maybe it's enough to skip the like the pillaging one. Will I pillage this stone in the next 4 turns? Probably yes. So I'm gonna keep it. But is that enough, like worth enough to more than the amenities that I guess from these couple of units? Maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna keep the pillaging policy card for a while for this session. Gonna change the builders here and to commercial hub adjacency here, like this. This is fine. Okay, so we're changing the builders here in Magdeburg, of course. And what else? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Nürnberg, he just produced a trader. On-turn monument is fine. How many governments titles do we have? 1 still. Okay. Send envoy. Nothing here. Actually, I now have contact with all these city-states. So what I will do, I will choose this diplomatic policy. The first envoy you send to each city-state counts as 2 envoys. Okay. So there's a new district. Back you. Go forward. Shall we fortify you, heal you? Yeah, we could actually take the city right now. Yeah, we could. Shall we? There is no risk in waiting. How important is it to pillage this stone? I mean, it's gonna take like 1, 2, 3 turns to get there. Ah, I'm just gonna raise it. Goodbye, New Orleans. Okay. What could happen when we capture Washington is that it could get loyalty pressured to flip. Shall we? But I think I'm gonna take Washington anyway. Maybe we can offset that by you putting a governor there, so it should be fine. Is there a archer right now in Washington? No, there isn't. So I'm gonna start moving in on Washington. There was one. The Atlantic Ocean. So this is Atlantis. Implying Akkad was in Atlantis. So you counter spy in the city. There we go. Worker. South. Shall we chop this? Comes in 6 turns from now. It's not worth... Well, it is worth moving Magnus to mines. But we need to chop this first. We could chop this from mines, actually. But there's a lot of stuff happening in mines then. Now I'm gonna... See, there is only one... This worker goes here and help. Yeah, this worker only has 1 charge left, and so we after the chop we need to put down a mine here. Trader, where do we want our production right now? Where is our production priorities? Nowhere, right? Maybe in... I mean, do I move Magnus here instead? Maybe that's the correct... But I also need Magnus here for removing the marshland. For... yeah, I'm gonna move Magnus. Priorities. So Ashen will need a production when he's producing Ruhr Valley. So transfer to Ashen. And gonna make a lumber mill here. Okay. So what happened now was that when we discovered this civic, we found a bunch of these antiquity sites. I'm gonna toggle through all of them and see where they appeared. So one we got here. Oh, one is here. One is there. One is there. One is there. One is on that marsh. And one is up there. So that's pretty okay. So 7 of those we have now. Each museum can hold 3 artifacts. So that's enough for like 2 1/3 museum. But at the same time, these appears also outside my borders. These were only the ones that appeared inside my borders. Okay, let's continue. He wants horses, of course. This is a puny civilization. Look, he has 5 cities and like he earns 2 gold per turn. Yeah. He doesn't like me. I will make her like me. Why do you want peace, America? You attacked me, right? You declared war on me. He wants iron. This is actually a pretty successful civilization. Loads of cities. Decent amount of great works. Might be a contender. But iron, I can pass up iron. I have no problem doing that. Let's see how much gold I can get for. He has a bunch of luxuries that I need. Yeah, this is great. This is a steal. 130 gold for 20 iron. Yeah, it's great. I mean, Australia doesn't have guns to back up those words. Great Zimbabwe, +1 trade route capacity. Your trade routes from this city gets +2 gold for every bonus resource within 3 tiles of the city. So this is good if I have bonus resources in the city. Let's see if I have that. Must build adjacent to a commercial hub district with a market and adjacent to cattle. Yeah. So basically this incentivizes me to send all my trade routes from Berlin from now on. Get a bunch of envoys. So if I am suzerain of 2 industrial city-states, all my cities gets, it says here, if you are the suzerain of 2 or more city-states of that type, an additional 15% bonus is given to all your cities. So I get 15% production in all my cities if I'm suzerain of 2 industrial city-states, which is Mexico City and Buenos Aires. Okay, that was better than I first thought. First I thought it was only the city itself that benefited from it. And since I usually... I mean, I'm always saying that I usually attack city-states, but I haven't really been doing that this game, have I? I've said all the time that I will capture Mexico City, I will capture Antioch, Nazca, but I haven't. So here is a rainforest tile that needs chopping. Shall I... I'm not gonna wait for Magnus here. This is just gonna be... Skip Magnus from that. So what do we choose here? Or do I just send this to Berlin? I mean, send from Berlin. Great Zimbabwe. So this Zimbabwe. This benefits +2 gold from this city for every bonus resource within 3 tiles of the city. So bonus resource is stone, stone, cattle, cattle. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and no, not the wheat. But we have 2 stones and 2 cattle. So +8 gold should be for each trader route that I sent from Berlin, right? But if I'm sending all my trade routes from Berlin, that means that Berlin will become a powerhouse in terms of production and food. Let's see here. Theater Square in this spot, right? So what we want to do here is swap this to Dortmund, build Theater Square. Maybe I will build wall here or finish the Theater Square. Yeah, finish this Theater Square. Water Park is great. Maybe go with the Water Park first. So I could place it here or there. I think it would place it in the lake actually. Monument completed. Now what? Bank or wall? Or campus? Actually, campus. So we have to swap this to Nürnberg and then build campus. There we go. Worker. So the trader, shall we move you to Berlin then? So he has a crossbowman in Washington. I will move back for now. This is a safe spot because there is a mountain between us. This guy can move here. No, he can't because that's not a safe spot. This guy waits. There is no way to skip turn. So exploring the coastal was pretty important. Okay. Is every... Yeah, it looks fine. She wants stuff from me. So he moved out with this crossbowman. They don't like me for inflicting grievances on others. So, build city. This time, yeah. I mean, Bremen. Bremen, in real life, I think that's a coastal city. Maybe I can switch around some. Aachen completed medieval walls. I mean, in 4 turns we have Ruhr Valley, so bank completes in 4 turns, so makes sense to build bank then. Builder completed. What shall we build? Builder. Oh, I see that we have a trade route to build as well. So Berlin, you produce trade route now. I mean traders. Bremen. What should we start with you here? We haven't decided your district placements yet. We could either go up against towards Dortmund and Köln's districts, or we could use this. I would prefer to use these desert tiles. And we could even make like a 3-city cluster with this city as well. So this city reaches this tile. So this tile could be a Hansa. This tile could be a Hansa for the... I mean, if I go with this spot, I haven't decided that yet, right? Or have I? Have I? No, since I'm keeping Cardiff alive, or will I do that even? Yeah. I mean, Cardiff has this natural wonder, which I kind of want it. So if I'm taking Cardiff, it makes sense to build the city here. To give more space between Cardiff and this city. So, yeah. It still makes sense to build the city on the hill, or does it make sense to build the city on the... That, I mean, this site or this site doesn't really matter in terms of that. This is still a good tile. No, then I'm missing this tile here. So I need to take this or this. So it's gonna be... I wish I saw what the terrain looked like over here. But either way, I'm gonna make my districts into this desert area. This looks like a great style for or a Hansa, because it has the bonus adjacency, the adjacency from the resources. If that's a Hansa, then this is a great spot for a commercial hub. More than that, we don't have to decide right now, really. The thing is, if I build a Hansa here now, then I destroy the ruins. I think, at least. I can't build it on top of the ruins. I have to clear the antiquity sites first. No, wait, that was... yeah. I have to clear the antiquity site first. What I could do is... I mean, purchase this tile and start building a commercial hub, but I would rather... I think I would rather like build some water mill or ancient walls or something like that. Okay, let's continue. I think it's great that I can explore the coastline here now. See what it looks like. Philadelphia is down there. Tundra City, partly. So, the last turn of Magnus in Heidelberg. Shall we swap to Renaissance walls and chop this? You go there and build a mine. This guy goes improve this stone. I'm not sure if the stone needs to be improved or not. Did I make a decision where to put this city? I didn't, right? This guy gets this sheep. This is this city here. So it should be fine to have the city here. If I place a city here. Which I probably will. I mean, it does depend on what we have here, right? No, I'm gonna put the city here either way. So this city gets this sheep. He gets this tile. Excuse me. So it's safe. Sorry. It's safe to settle the left of these tiles. That way I get this sheep also. So let's go to this tile here. Trader. So here we get plus 12 gold per trade route. So what do we want here? We want as much as possible from it. 5 production, 3 food is good. Next turn. So one more turn with these policy cards. Yeah, it's fine. looks fine. Notice how I'm saying all the time that I want to build entertainment districts, but I'm still not doing it. Scientific theory. Steam power. So build 2 shipyards is the one of them, and have the Enlightenment Civic is the other. Perfect. So now, I think we're gonna move in on the city. Great. Give priority to the bombardments, of course. Bombarders. Move the tiles. Tiles. Might make sense to have a farm triangle here. But no, we still lacking amenities. So, Civic. I think I'm gonna go for Opera. How far are we from urbanization to grow a city to 15 pop? Let's look at Aachen. We are 14 with 12 turns coming. Okay. So, we have new policy cards. Do we keep building builders or not? 4 turns. Shall we do something else with these 4 turns? Bank or Renaissance walls? Maybe bank. Gonna switch out of the... Also, now that I'm moving in on the city, shall I keep the pillage? How many cities are building walls right now? Maybe I will hold off the walls for a while. Are there any interesting new naval units? I don't think so. There is, as far as I know, there is no boost that requires frigate. So archaeologists is what I'm gonna start making now. So swap out limes for amenities for garrisoned units. Gonna give a slight advantage, not a big one, but swap out oh yeah, this one, liberalism, is huge. And now I'm gonna use the, like, how many envoys do I have? I have 7 envoys. So I'm gonna put envoys into all these city-states now. So change policies. First envoy counts as 2. Amenities, liberalism, and more amenities. So this session, no walls and no builders, no settlers, no units, just SimCity. Okay, and pillaging. Looks fine. Confirm. So let's check our production now. We have 4 turns. Now we have 3 turns on this bank. That's fine though. No builders for Magdeburg. We choose bank here. Or yeah. Frankfurt. Bank for you. Or shall we build? Yeah. No, archaeologist maybe first. Heidelberg. For you. This is a harder decision. Do I choose water park? This slot here. This will reach Aachen, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it will. One, two, three, four. I mean, it's gonna be a big overlap if I build it there, because this water park will reach. Will it reach mines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it won't. So I need to reach mines with the water park. So maybe I do have to build it here. Maybe it's correct to build water park here. I mean, I'm missing out on adjacency bonuses, right? We want to build a water park so that they improve amenities the nearby. But here it's not gonna work out, right? Could build water park here in this slot. It will help the science building here. No, it won't. It won't. It will still only get 1 adjacency bonus total from the districts nearby. So maybe just build it here. So it will affect Heidelberg, Aachen, and Mainz when it has its. Yeah, like I said, this is a harder call what to build here. I'm gonna do it. Water park for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could build it here, but do I gain anything from that? I don't think so. This is more easily defended. Well, less chance that it will be raided by a coastal raider. Library completed in London. We are SimCity, right? So, Hermitage. Built along a river. Doesn't affect any theater squares. But it is built on a tundra, which is great. And I have proper amount of production in London to cover this. I mean, I could build it here. Yeah, this actually makes sense to build it here with Trier. You see this spot here? mean, I could also build a like a, I don't know, science building here. But no, it gives adjacent bonus to 2 theater squares, so I'm gonna build it there. It does hurt a little bit to use a good tile though. Well, it's not a very good tile. Hermitage. So what do we build here? I wish I didn't have to buy these tiles. We can build university, of course. Bank. University more important. So here we build. This is actually a great improvement. Zoo. Shall we build the zoo before we build the archaeologists? Do we purchase the zoo? No. How much does it cost? 1400. We build the zoo, then go for archaeologist. It might be the wrong decision here, but I like the amenities to all within 6 tiles. Workshop completed in Hamburg. Monument 1 turn is fine. Walls completed in Regensburg. So it's gonna be watermill, I suppose. Wait, have we moved Magnus yet? No, we haven't. Oh, bad. I should have moved him last turn. So Magnus to Regensburg now. Before I press next turn, I think we should continue in the next video because time is running out. See you in the next video.